Today, this is going to be part 2 of the series on mould, and today I'm talking about how to actually kill mould within your home and your house using 12 natural mould terminating methods, and this is all without using bleach and harmful chemicals. And a lot of people really like to use bleach, but it's not the safest and it's not the best thing to use on mould, because it's highly toxic to human tissue and also to pets. And bleach is corrosive to the biological tissues of the body, and the fumes will irritate the internal lining. It damages mucous membranes within the eyes and the nose and the throat, and it's also very corrosive to the skin. It's just really dangerous to have around in your house, especially if you've got children or you've got pets, or you've got really sensitive family members. You really don't want to use bleach on mould. So, and also this is one of the reasons why they actually use bleach and chlorine in chemical warfare, because it's so damaging to the biological tissues. So let's come back now to some natural alternatives to destroying mould within your house. And we'll get to this pretty quickly now. So number one is you really have to remove all the water, the moisture and the damp out of your home as much as you can. Using a microfiber is the best way, and always use gloves. Ventilate. Number two, ventilate all your rooms. Open up all the windows and the doors and allow the sun in and the fresh air in. Number three, heat. Heat is important. Heating up the dampness out of the room. Use your heaters, your fire, whatever you have at home. Number four, call in a plumber and a carpenter to fix your rising damp in the walls, and to fix the leaking gutters and any faulty plumbing that you've got in the house. Number five, use a dehumidifier to dry out the air. It reduces condensation and damp. Number six, use an air purifier to clean and clear the air of mould spores. Now I've got one here to show you with the air purifier. This is one I use in my office, and I actually got this one when we had a lot of fires around, and it was just so smoky outside, and smoky everywhere. So I bought this, and you can buy these everywhere, especially on Amazon, these air purifiers now. They're really useful, and they're very useful for people in Queensland and New South Wales who've gone through the floods, and they do have a lot of mould spores in the air, so use an air purifier as well. And we're up to number seven, use an oil burner. So put your essential oils into the oil burner. I've got one behind me at the back there, and I'm always constantly burning essential oils in the clinic. So you can use things, oils that are mold destroying, bacterial destroying, such as tea tree oil, eucalyptus oil, clove and rosemary. There's some really good ones. Also you can use an electric diffuser, number 8. It will burn essential oils and water, and you've got this steaming process which comes out into the air and will kill the mould spores. Number 9, remove any mouldy plants, any books, carpets and curtains, any fabrics, clothing. You've got to go through the whole lot in your house. You can't keep these things, they have to be thrown away. There's just no point. So you may need to buy fresh new carpets or clothing, which could be expensive, but you can't live with mould on these fabrics. Number 10, use a mould killing spray, such as this one, 4 Thieves Plus tea tree oil. There you can see the angel wings on this. This is a Health Protect Shield spray, and it's natural, of course. So you just spray this everywhere in all your rooms, and it has the most beautiful scent and aroma that you could ever possibly want. It's beautiful. You'll smell the cinnamon, the clove, the eucalyptus, and tea tree oil and some witch hazel water. So it's really good. and that will do the job. You can also spray your pet beds with this, and your tabletops and the bathrooms, any wet areas. This is really good. There's about 900 sprays in this small bottle. So we are up to number 11. Purchase some indoor plants that naturally mop up mold spores and recycle into clean oxygen for you. If you purchase these plants from your store, look, I've got one here. It's really beautiful. The larger the leaf, the better. So that gives you more surface area to absorb the mold spores. It recycles at the plant. It's just ingenious. Goes back down into the plant, into the soil, where it's diffuses back into the soil. The soil deals with the mold spores. They say that people who have plants in their rooms have a 50 to 60% fewer mold spores in the air and bacteria than those without. Some of the plants, I'll give you a couple of names here that you can go and get from your nursery, are philodendron varieties, Chinese evergreen, some bamboo, and English ivy. And these have all been proven to be mold eaters, so go and get those ones. And finally, we're up to number 12. You can use a natural mold cleaner in your bathrooms and wet areas. And I've got one here by a brand called EnviroClean. And this is a plant-based mold remover and tile cleaner. It contains natural surfactants. It's quite heavy because I've got 5 litres here. So I use this one a lot, and you can use it throughout the whole house. It contains lemon, cinnamon, and eucalyptus oils. And if you don't want to use that sort of thing, you can make your own. You can just get a plastic spray bottle and put some white vinegar in there, some bicarb soda, some lemon, essential oils of lemon, eucalyptus, all the ones that I've listed above, and that will also be really effective, and just spray the mold wherever it is. So there you have it, 12 natural ways to combat mold in the home, and I'll leave the links below so that you can get the links into those products. And then in video 3, the next one is the last video of this series. I'm going to talk to you about how to get rid of mold from your body to regain wellness, and I'll talk about diets and supplements and all those sorts of things. So I hope that's helped you, and good luck with getting rid of the mold.